Follow.
You see, it's not new. It just shows that they lack ideas. I was expecting AGBAJE, who is supposedly very popular, you know, to come and tell Lagosians what they intend to do, different from what the present government is doing and what the ABC candidates has in stock, you know. But AGBAJE is now engaging in what to me is non-issues, you know, by raising unnecessary alarm that Nigeria will be made ungovernable. People from the south. I beg your pardon. For goodness sake, just 2 days ago, MEND, one of the major actors, major groups in that zone, endorsed Buhari. MEND endorsed Buhari. I don't know how, but they came out to endorse Buhari. That shows that they are divided. You know, so I don't think AGBAJE is what AGBAJE is saying. We resonate with anybody. It just shows that AGBAJE is desperate. AGBAJE does not have nothing to offer. I was thinking that AGBAJE
will come out with
some tell us
kind of manifestos, things so that he's going to do. I don't think that Nigeria negotiation will be received by such do you think it's a propagandistic machinery?
No, sometimes we have to look at the statement and the context in which it was made. You know, he made this statement in London while addressing PDP UK chapter members, and he was saying, well, that the reality is these people deserve, I mean, the South deserves to have a second term for their son, you know, that the Yorubas are very, even though the Yoruba didn't support Obasanjo during his first term, when it came to the second term, that Afenifere didn't know what to do. Afenifere couldn't have supported a different candidate when one of their sons, you know, was on the ballot. So Afenifere decided to say, okay, let's just lie low. And the people and the Yorubas found it difficult to reject Obasanjo for second term. So he was trying to say, look, the South deserves to have their son have a second term. So he now started saying, okay, looking at the situation now, that if they do not get it, they will be hungry. And if they are hungry and the youth begin to engage in all those vandalism and the rest, that will Nigeria be able to cope? He had dropped that bombshell, then he moved to something else, trying to cover that up. But you see, as a politician, whatever proceeds from your mouth,
you are accountable for
you
it.
are accountable for
yes.
it. Whatever you may now attempt to deodorize it later, but people will be talking about that one. Yes. You can't make amends anymore. At all. You see? So this is a very,
it becomes a reference point.
This is a dangerous season for every politician. Everything you say will be magnified. People will talk about it, and in these days of social media, you are in trouble because people will literally run riot over you. That's what AGBAJE said. Maybe you know, it's not that experience as a politician. Maybe with time, he will realize that it's not everything that one feels like saying. That's in the political arena that one must say. Okay. So he said it. This is a very unfortunate statement, because you are now appearing like someone desperate, that you want to intimidate the rest of Nigeria to vote for your own candidate, because that's the way people will see it.
Okay.
And no part of Nigeria must be made to look more important than the other.
Okay, we have a phone call. Yes, you can go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, good evening. Hello?
Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening to you all.
Good evening, Mohammed.
Yeah, please, my call went to that man. Is he the director of CCTV, the man in the meeting?
Jide.
Hello? Are you
Jide? Yes.
So there is, I think the program, I was watching this program, is it day before yesterday or 4 days ago? He was talking about KOGI State.
KOGI?
About KOGI State?
Okay.
The former governor of KOGI State, Prince Abubakar Audu, is imposing candidate people.
Yes.
No. You are wrong. Wrong in saying that. You are not in detail. You don't know how things are going, so you don't judge people on TV.
Hold on.
Okay. Are you true?
I will finish.
Mohammed, are you still there?
Are you still there, Mohammed?
No, I think he can hear us.
Okay, all right.
You see, the reality is, just as in Benue, you see, the problem with our people is that the moment you try to be objective, you become to them, you are no longer
you are against
realistic.
They will wait. Even if it takes 1 million, yeah, they want to get back at you. Someone did it to me yesterday. He called me here saying that I'm looking for a post from the PDP. You know this, and I just said this. What do you say? Once you are involved in what we are doing, all kinds of people will make comments about you and all that. But the reality, and we know that within the APC, the party has ceded the leadership in some states to some individuals. The APC ceded Benue to Akume. Akume refused to allow primaries, the governorship primaries to take place. He decided to pick Yotom, who had lost the primaries of PDP. And the people said, no, this is not right. Now you can see the way Akume has been running the party in Benue State. A lot of the big shots are leaving the party. Major General Lawrence Onoja, Daniel Saro, even the former Senate President, Yochi Ayu, they've left the party. Are these issues that we must not talk about? What we are saying, and the same thing has happened in Kogi. I'm from Kogi State. I was in Kogi on December 20. So you can't tell me that I'm not in Kogi. I'm a journalist. I don't have to be in a place to have information.
You don't have even have to come from Benue State.
I'm even from Kogi State. I'm from there.
Know what is happening.
My parents are there. I was there between December 19 and 21. And as a journalist, when you touch base, you want to talk to people who are on ground. That's the way we are trained.
You interview people.
And I have information.
Ask questions.
What happened, even if you go on the net, you read about what happened at the APC primaries in Kogi State, where even Dino Melaye was chased around by people who wanted to beat him. So we are not misinforming people. If we are saying primaries didn't take place, it is because they didn't take place. And I know people who have left the APC to join the SDP because of this crisis. What we are saying is that the party, yes, you can make people head.
I think
you can make people head.
I think you have done justice to that.
No, I want to end by saying that, look, the party is free to pick people to head the various states. But the activities of such people must be monitored. If we don't monitor the activities, they will end up even destroying the party. Someone even described Akume as someone probably planted by the PDP
to destroy everything that is.
Some months back, we saw Benue as one of the swing states, one of the states that the APC could even win.
Okay,
but by the activities of some of these people, it's becoming
Let's just take this call. Okay, you can go ahead.
Good evening, sir. Can you hear me, please?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm talking on the speech of the president today. I saw an angry president and a confused president.
Wow.
He is not the president I knew about 3 years ago. The confusion is telling on him. His speech was annoying and
wow.
No, I think Faith. That was the point I was.
President.
I won't use the. Let me just talk quickly on that.
It's not dignifying.
It shouldn't use. I don't think we should use the. I saw an aggressive.
You can't say
an aggressive president.
That the president of Nigeria is confused.
Because the president made a statement that over the years nobody equipped the military.
Yes.
The president has been there now. He said it as vice president for 2.5 years, then as president for about 6 years.
Yes.
If you need to equip the military, you could have done that in 6 years, for them to be able to fight Boko Haram. So, like, that was conflicting signals coming from the president himself. So I think those who are managing a speech should be able to tell you what.
But
before you say that, you know, the president of Nigeria has the right to get angry if he wants to get angry.
Of course.
Just like you and I too, we have the right to get angry if we want to. So why would that now be used against him?
A president can't afford to get angry when you are seeking votes, when you are looking for votes.
You see, now, this man is campaigning for a second time. For the first time, we are seeing a situation whereby the Ogulafo statement can be demystified. That PDP will rule for 60 years. We are seeing the situation whereby it's becoming imminent, that can be demystified. Then,
of course,
there have been barrage of accusations. The man is not focused, the man is clueless, the man is not capable, he has not demonstrated leadership, he's not pragmatic. Now, he had an opportunity today in Lagos, flagging up his presidential campaign to face Nigeria. He had the TVs with him.
Yeah.
He has the moment. He has his time in the sun.
Don't you think it's a strategy?
Wait.
That he's just trying to...
I was thinking that he will have been too taught. Of course, it's not perfect. Yeah, that's why he has aides to tell him what to do. He has enough time to tell Nigerians what I've been doing in the past 4 years. You voted for me 4 years ago. This man won last night 4 years ago. That is what I've been doing on your behalf in the past 4 years. This is the reason why you should give me another 4 years to complete my term, the 2 terms in office. But what that woman said, they just call him, is that the man failed to convince them. That her for once, she was not convinced.
It's the woman's opinion.
No, yes, she called. And that opinion, I bet you, it's a reflection of what people are feeling about this man. So the way he came out to be, that aggressiveness, that desperation, is part of the fact that it's a sign of weakness, in my opinion. And it's not good for him for the second time.
Okay, let's take Zakari from Niger State. Zakari, you're on.
Yes, Zakari from Niger State.
Go ahead, Zakari, you're on.
Okay, sir. Please, I will show you Mr. Presidential campaign on the media today. We are very disappointed by Mr. President. At the level of Nigeria, now what we expected for Mr. President to tell us now is, yes, now about what he said on the rally that he has created 2 million jobs annually. So if truly is what he said is truth, then by now we could have seen the majority of Nigeria now they would have a job. And secondly, again, as we are now as a Nigeria, what is said from Mr. President as a rally, we expect he should promise us that we are going to have a good road, we are going to have a free education in the higher institutions. We expect him to promise us a lot of things, even the Shopee and everything that he promised, he failed. So if I could be a Mr. President, I could have just forget about contesting for 2015 because I have nothing to show up and I have nothing to prove to Nigeria. So
thank you, Zakari. Thank you very much, Zakari. And I think this is more like an expo for tomorrow's topic. I think we should just keep it in the cooler and do justice to this issue of the statement of Jimmy AGBAJE, because one, it is one thing to just allow somebody to say something and for that person to get away with it, and then it now translates and manifests into something that is more gigantic and it creates a kind of monster for everyone. Before
Moji chip in, let me tell you something, to remind the audience, the viewers. Few weeks to the U.S. presidential elections between McCain and Obama, 2008. McCain was interviewed, and Senator McCain said, because the economy was down, but McCain said the fundamentals of the economy was still okay. The fundamentals of the economy was still okay. That was how McCain campaigned. Fair.
You want to go down.
Absolutely. You see, you don't just, as Jide said, yes, the context may be wrong or right, but what you say, the way you say it, you need to measure your speech before you say it out. And I think the man, the way he spoke was not good enough, and that will work against him greatly.
But must it be 8 years? Because what they are saying is that he deserves a second term.
Well, like you said, it's an expo that, I mean, we'll discuss it fully tomorrow. We're on AGBAJE. And I think why AGBAJE made that statement, we should go back to what happened about a month ago. Government on Polo bought 6 warships, an individual. And he came out, when the heat was much, he came out and said he has a contract with NIMASA from the federal government to protect Nigeria's territorial waters. Actually, probably as part of the strategy of this present administration, which the president mentioned today at his, he said he has his own